welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I've been running the game a little bit since the last episode. We're debt free and we're making good money, but as I said probably before, we still need to optimize things a bit more. So this episode, hopefully you'll not be disappointed, is going to be about optimization. So you can see this long train here picking up some stuff, but we have still so much to go. The production rate here is about 400. So we need to match that probably with the transit rate, at least in the roughly the same range. So we need to upgrade at least these two trains here for that. So let's get going on that. We're making good money, but we're also paying huge amounts of stuff. So the money goes up and down quite a lot. That's all expected. So we need 2.6 million for each of those trains. So we will get the money, as I said, bit by bit. How's the transport rate now? 210. It's even like, oh my god. We will need so much more trains here. Ugh. Okay. 3. Bit more. 5.9, yeah. Let's just wait a second here. Hopefully, can get the money. Of course, now that I say it, probably it will go down, as I said. But yeah, it comes in and goes. Money is coming slowly, bit by bit. We're doing the right upgrades. It just takes time. So 244, it's okay. It's not nowhere near where we need to be fully, but that's okay. In the last episode, I also saw noise getting continuously now accepting some new good and removing it. I'm not sure. I think that's a bug because I never see that it actually really wants to have any new goods here delivered. It seems like it always wants to have these two goods, and it gets one of them already at least. So that's something. The machines are not really getting delivered as much as we need them to be delivered. These trains not as fast as they need to be. Where are you stuck here? Okay, now that I removed quite a lot of signals here, then this has become a little bit of an annoyance here for sure. The question is, what can you do to make this better? You can make the junction longer, then you can fit a train in the junction. You could have a waiting area for them. Also, you could maybe not have it deadlocked. That seems like it's a deadlock. My friend, where you want to go? Probably to the right here. And what would make you not be able to do that? You should be able to go until here, but there's a train there. And that train is stopped by that train, and this train is by this train. And here we have a very classical deadlock. Right. So this is not allowed, this is not allowed, this is not allowed, and then deadlock resolved. Let's hope they're not running into each other. Never seen this in this game, so I suspect it's not possible. But who knows, who knows. Okay, can I just tell this friend here maybe to return back in and then just see what happens if they maybe resolve it? Again, just go back, please. Yeah, you don't know where to go, huh? Okay, you're also too long for this station somehow. How did that happen? I thought we had enough space here, 160. Okay, it must have a path again, but again, this sort of probably resolves itself now slowly. So these are also situations that waste a bit of, quite a bit of money, or at least they delay our money. Is that all steel? My god, is there much steel waiting here? Okay. This signal, sus. Very sus. I'm not sure why you went in there. That's okay though. I guess. Yeah, these huge ass trains. I feel like they're too long by a little bit. Just doesn't look right, but I guess it works. Okay. So that is working. So then the question is like kind of like where, like we definitely have like unequal rates probably. We need to maybe also deliver more stuff out here. For sure we need to deliver more steel out, that's already obvious. And probably we need to deliver more coal in somehow. Ugh, and we need probably more platforms, truth be told. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe to expand it, to have like a separate station just for them, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it to expand it like that. Maybe it's just worth it to build like, yeah, maybe the trains that come from here to the left, from the left side, and the ones that go right side, they could go into separate parts of the station. I think that would help. So let's try that. If we had the money for it, of course. We should have the money for it. I don't want to take on debt, so let me just pause here for just a tiny second. Okay, I think we're good. So let's just... Are you kidding me, game? Every time I unpause, I lose the money that I thought I had. So that's a cruel twist of fate, if I ever saw one. I guess that's fine. We're just waiting here for some small amount of money here to come in so that we can complete the station here. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, my plan is that we separate out the traffic here, because I think one thing that kind of narrows down like how much we can deliver here is definitely the inefficiencies at the station. I think actually in reality that's also one of the reasons why trains get delayed, at least here in Germany. That actually the entrances to stations, that you leave the station like 5-10 minutes earlier or later, well, earlier not, like later, it delays the whole journey. And that's usually where you catch delays, like when you cannot exit the station in time because of some other stuff. So that's why it makes sense to design stations efficiently, because all the delays that you experience, I feel like this one in the middle is smaller. No, it's just because there's the iron ore here. Okay. Right. Yeah, so my plan is to separate out left and right traffic. Kind of like the left lane here to go over there. The problem is with that, probably, is that we're putting the steel to machine is on the 3. But that doesn't make sense. Put it on the 1 if you can. Yeah. And then these ones you can prefer, well, the noise iron ore we definitely want on the 3, and the coal we could put on the 2, like here. That's probably like my idea. We can prefer it. So then we will come out here and we will remove that. Yeah, so we will then simplify, because simplicity helps also. The more complex stuff is, the more likely it is that something goes wrong. So that's a bit too short, I guess. I guess I want to be a bit more straight here still. So, and then put it not like that, put it like this, right, like this, and then we want to join in from this side to there, and that we will do with a new track here. Don't like it quite like that. Come on, buddy. Okay. Why don't you want to join in on this? You do. Okay, 60. Okay, we have to cut into a bit, but so is the game sometimes. Okay, where does we join? Okay, let me just remove one signal here that's in the way. And then this track goes to here. Perfect. So those are now nicely separated out. And that of course means we can remove all of this stuff, which will massively simplify things. I see somebody's complaining because they're in the wrong station or something probably. Well, you have to figure out a way for that. Yeah, this guy needs to probably go somewhere else. Yeah, that does help. I'm pretty sure. So, because now we can put signals all the way up to here. We can put some signals there. And then the trains can nicely wait on this gradient here. We can even put entry signal here and kind of a signal there. Not to mention one here. This one is a bit tight, maybe we want to move it up a bit. I kind of want it to be a little bit more further out. This is good. Noise is again demanding stuff. I'm not sure what your smoking noise, but every time I look at it afterwards, you don't actually want it. Okay. That's great. That is great. This is much better, I think. So, what's the problem? Could not connect to all alternative terminals. I know. So, the steel mill, instead of going to 1 and 2, you can go to 3 and 4. And the steel machines shipment one, you can do also differently. Instead of 3, you will go only 1 and 2. And the coal, you will also not go to 3 anymore. And now no warnings. No warnings at all. Okay. That also probably should improve actually the throughput. Oh yeah. Oh my god, look at how much improved the throughput. I think it was like 200 something, but almost 400. That is really a big improvements here. Makes you wonder how much is possible. Yeah, but we need to get it over at least the 400. To get it over the 400, we need one more train. I mean, that's within the realm of possibility, right? There we go. Wow, crazy expensive trains. 430, that is above the production rate, so we'll work through the backlog and then some. Okay, problem finally solved. But that means we have 400 of stuff delivered here, while for the coal we probably don't even have close to that. We have 159 for the coal right now. The coal is coming from here. I mean, it's not because of lack of trying, I guess, from the thing. It's also spitting out coal like a crazy person. So, right. I suppose. So again here, signal, not a fan of these. So, yeah. Not a fan of this one. These ones I'm totally not down for. Why do we even connect into that area? It's just to connect like initially to that we can deliver a train here, right? I mean, okay, let's have it as a maintenance version, I guess. But this is kind of not to be used really in reality. Okay, we'll kind of want to double track it, that's why I'm asking. Okay, can you get out of there, buddy? So let's say this one is the left one indeed. If it's the left lane, then we want to have another join from here. And then we want to remove the double switch here. I'm not sure if it has any positive or negative impacts on anything. And then we go all the way here, join in this way, and you join in that way. It's just kind of for maintenance reasons that you have this connection even. It's a bit too steep, so I cannot do the double thing, I guess. If I can, could I? Well, I mean, technically they only need to go in. Since we have right-hand traffic, it's, I guess, enough if we do it like that. Okay. So signals as you were, like this. And then here one. And then this one is the first one there. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay. Then the next order of business is to adjust the trains again. We will go with the big guns, because we're also going to go with the big guns on this one, like that. We need 2.9. I guess this is long enough for sure. Yeah. Okay. Big ass train. Remove that old stuff. Put in tons of wagons. That's how we roll. So let's go. Big train. Can we get 60? I mean, I thought this train had 60 kilometers. It seems like it's only going 50 always. Maybe I'm mistaken about it. If I edit it, 60 it says. Huh. I feel like I'm getting scammed here. I know what the scam is, I think. It's the wagons. The wagons probably are not rated for long fire speed. Yeah. Okay. It's the same scam that OpenTTD also does sometimes. Where you buy like a really fast train and then you're like, it doesn't go so fast actually. Are we unloaded? Oh, look at these. I like it that they have the old wagons look like completely different than the new ones. It's quite, I guess it's realistic for sure, yeah. Right. So we could go faster, but we're not allowed to. The wagons are not rated for it, unfortunately. Okay, we have just a little bit of pocket change here in our account. Otherwise it would also be crucial to upgrade here. But we can already test the waters here. Like that. Okay, maybe a bit faster again. Yeah, look at this. The old one is also struggling really. The other one was much more effortless, I feel like. Yeah, on these heavy cargo lines it definitely pays off to have this new engine. It's also the Big C is a pioneer of aerodynamic locomotives. I mean, it's not really meant to be aerodynamic if you're going like that. If you're hauling like coal, I guess aerodynamic is not the main requirement. It's nice, of course. There we go, little money. But it's not only about that money, it's about making also the steel. So we're slowly working ourselves up the production chain. I will just, also we need to add like the gondolas, I forgot. So 2.8, here we go, nice. Okay, so let's check what do we have here, 302. That's annoying. So one of them is like about 150. So we need to have at least one more to match the 400 we have on the other route, which we still maintain, yeah. So, and then we do 2 to 1, so we have 200 production here, ideally. I guess it can also increase in level, then it can maybe do more, but right now it's 200 production. And here we have 70 output at most for these that are shipping to the machine factory here. And we also need to look at then planks and steel matches. So at least they're right now equal. But we definitely need to match that up to a higher degree. But I guess we'll do that next episode. For this episode, I think we accomplished most of our goals. So thank you very much for watching and see you then. Take care. Bye bye.